douchebag alert.
Booyah! That's what we call a sack lunch.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most unlikable movie characters.
How much money you got on you?
Well, how much you want, Biff?
Ever watched a film and wondered what was getting on your nerves? Well, chances are some of those irritable itches were thanks to these guys.
You done good, old timer. We're happy for you. Yeah, we are.
For the record, we're not saying these are bad characters or that the actors put on bad performances. More likely, quite the opposite.
Thank you.
They're so good at being bad that we can't bear to like them or forget them.
Rule of Condor is mine, and no others.
Number 10, Johnny Lawrence, the Karate Kid.
Who told you, man?
Johnny? Hey man, I thought they broke up. He did.
He's your typical pain-in-the-ass jock that takes a disliking to you for seemingly no reason, and then continues to show up out of the blue to ruin your day. Johnny is the school bully cliche that our hero Daniel must overcome after moving away from the big city.
He wants to learn karate. Well, here's your first lesson: how to take a fall. Hey, don't think about the pain.
The Cobra Kai practitioner soon becomes Daniel-san's nemesis in the All-Valley Karate Tournament. From going out of his way to beat up the Karate Kid to branding a smug little smile on his face, this guy just grinds on you.
You couldn't leave well enough alone. Could you, little twerp? No, you had to push it. Well, now you're gonna pay.
Number 9, Captain Vidal, Pan's Labyrinth.
Lástima.
Although hardly a PG-rated family delight, most of the characters in Pan's Labyrinth seem to have clear paths and values, be they absurd or a little crazy.
Yo estoy aquí porque quiero que mi hijo nazca en una España limpia y nueva. Porque esta gente parte de una idea equivocada, que somos todos iguales.
Captain Vidal, though, is totally unpredictable, attacking anything and anyone. Okay, he is an extreme phalangist, but also sadistic and murderous from start to finish. So it can be hard to figure out whether we feel complete disgust or pure fear towards him.
Al principio no voy a poder confiar en ti. Pero cuando acabe de usar esto, me vas a decir alguna que otra verdad.
Either way, he's definitely got few redeeming qualities.
Te voy a proponer algo. Si cuentas hasta 3, sin tartamudear, te puedes ir.
Number 8, Sac Lodge, Wedding Crashers.
John, this is my boyfriend, Sac.
Hey, fella. How you doing?
Egotistical nutbar with a shotgun, sleazy womanizer, and down-and-out cheater.
You got a fucking problem with that? Not nearly as much as I do with the attire that you have on.
There are so many excuses to dislike this guy.
You just relax, I'm just gonna scare him a little bit.
All right.
Sac Lodge plods along throughout this rom-com by double-crossing anyone he can, whenever he can, just to get what he wants.
Claire, get your fucking ass in that auto right now!
Especially when it comes to our two protagonists. His sweater vest-wearing background also gives him an upturned I'm better than you persona, yet another glowing quality.
They crash weddings. They crash weddings so they can sleep with girls. Everything that they've told us is a complete fabrication.
Seriously, this guy shoots Vince Vaughn in the ass because, well, he can.
Ooh.
Number 7, Warden Samuel Norton, The Shawshank Redemption.
I'm Mr. Norton, the warden. You are convicted felons. That's why they've sent you to me.
We've all worked under a boss man like this, right?
Put your trust in the Lord. Your ass belongs to me.
A guy who claims he's giving you amazing opportunities when all he's really doing is just exploiting your talents. Well, that's Warden Norton for you. For timid Andy Dufresne, prison life is a nightmare. So the ruthless Norton decides to use the inmate's financial skills in exchange for his protection.
Be just as indictable as you for laundering that money.
This way, Norton can play the puppeteer by hanging the horrible threat of prison reality over Andy's head if the former banker doesn't play by the warden's rules.
Dufresne, open this door! Turn that off!
Number 6, Draco Malfoy, the Harry Potter franchise.
Draco Malfoy.
Ah, Draco.
Think my name was funny, do you?
From day one, we knew Draco was going to be a problem. What with his simply taking a disliking to Harry and his friends just because they were different.
It's true then, what they're saying on the train. Harry Potter has come to Hogwarts.
Through the years, we see him easily manipulated by the evil realms of magic and trying to knock the titular wizard off his pedestal at every turn.
Didn't Mummy ever tell you it was rude to eavesdrop, Potter? Petrificus Totalis!
Be it through head-to-head battles or displays of public embarrassment.
She was dead before you could wipe the drool off your chin.
We know Dolores Umbridge was annoying, but at least her dress sense made us laugh.
I'm sure we're all going to be very good friends.
That's likely.
Number 5, Bill Lumbergh, Office Space.
Hello, Peter. What's happening? We have sort of a problem here.
Everyone has a boss that they claim ignores them and neglects their needs. Well, this guy is the epitome of that.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Floating around the office, coffee mug in hand, Bill Lumbergh loves to catch employees right before they're leaving to hand out weekend tasks. We've all been there, right?
So if you could be here around 9, that would be great. Okay?
But it's the ignorant way he does this in this comedy that makes him such an unlikable douche. Plus, he never seems to do any work and has quite a monotonous way of speaking.
We're gonna need to go ahead and move you downstairs into storage B.
No,
we have some new people coming in, and we need all the space we can get.
Number 4, Nurse Ratchet, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
So, does anyone care to touch on this further?
So-called agony aunt and nurse to the patients of a mental institution, Mildred Ratchet is constantly upsetting, embarrassing, and putting the residents of her ward in their place.
Close the window and lock the screen.
Right.
All this just so she can live her day-to-day as quietly as possible. But a veritable clash of titans occurs when a certain rebellious Mac arrives, as he soon makes it known that she may have met her match.
Well, I have to disagree with you, Mr. McMurphy. These men are members of the ward, just as you are.
Not only does Nurse Ratchet's attitude hinder any possible recovery for the patients, but her emotionless face can really get under your skin.
I want an answer to my question. Did he leave the grounds of the hospital?
Number 3, Percy Wetmore, The Green Mile.
Anybody doesn't like it? You can kiss my ass.
This guy is very, 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 very annoying.
Adios, Chief. Drop us a card from hell. Let's know if it's hot enough.
A backstabbing wannabe authority figure that everyone seems to take an instant disliking to, that is Percy Wetmore.
You've been declared competent, son. You know what that means? Means you're gonna ride the lightning. Yeah.
On the Green Mile, there are some guards, such as Tom Hanks' Paul Edgecombe, that show a certain hospitality and mercy to inmates, but not Whitmore.
Just thought you should know.
His heinous character is embodied perfectly when he stands on an inmate's pet mouse purely to upset him. And of course, there's his intentional botching of an execution.
I didn't know the sponge is supposed to be wet.
Number 2, Mrs. Carmody, The Mist.
I have a friend. God up above. I talk to him every day.
Forcing your beliefs onto people is one thing. Doing it during the apocalypse while wielding a Bible and mercilessly sending people to their deaths is a whole different kettle of fish.
End time has come, not in flames, but in mist.
Come here. Easy.
With a deadly mist outside the grocery store's doors, people are scrambling for an explanation. What does Mrs. Carmody believe? It's God's wrath.
There is one God, the God of the Israelites. And he is a stern and vengeful God. And we have been mocking him
far too long, and now he demands retribution in blood.
As well as trying to enforce her radical beliefs, she seemingly devises reasons based loosely on prophetic messages for numerous people to die.
We are being punished for what? For going against the will of God, for going against his forbidden rules of old.
She's a religious pain in the ass from start to finish.
You've done that to yourself by a life of sin and dissolution.
Before we reveal our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Let me show you how we do it in the pros.
Jeez, that better hurt.
You think you are wise, Mithrandir. Yet for all your subtleties, you have not wisdom.
This is absurd. It's a ship. There's only so many places she could be. Lovejoy, find her.
Oh, McFly, your shoes are tied. Don't be so gullible, McFly. Okay. I don't want to see you in here again. Okay. All right, bye-bye.
I did what I had to do. If Father had had his way, the Empire would have been torn apart.
Number 1, Commodus, Gladiator.
What did you feel when you saw him?
A guy who kills his father and another guy's entire family out of pure jealousy? Yep, Gladiator's Commodus makes our number 1 spot. After the son of Marcus Aurelius destroys the life of Roman general Maximus, said soldier vows revenge and uses the gladiatorial stage in Rome to get closer to him.
Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance.
As well as being a typical villain, it's Commodus's sly demeanor, gutless acts of violence, and the fact that he ultimately gets other people to do his dirty work that get the thumbs down from us.
That makes us brothers, doesn't it? Smile for me now, brother.
Do you agree with our list? What movie character winds you up?
Damn you people, this is golf! Not a rock concert!
For more movie questioning top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I will